Hello, all of you beautiful people. Okay, I'll just try again. Hello, all of you little demons. Jules here for WhatCulture.com, back again with another episode of the awesomely named and awfully hosted Choose Your Own Adventure, the weekly medieval-themed format where I, the crown jewels of WhatCulture.com, take a list chosen by you. Yes, you, the person who is wearing shorts in this autumnal weather, just because they like their balls to feel the breeze so that they can feel alive. Yes, you get to decide what list I dole out to you each and every week. And this week we have Bondi198 to thank for their suggestion of bizarre methods to heal yourself in video games. Now this is the thing, if you're a protagonist in a video game, then you're going to want to be in tip-top super fighting shape, right? I mean, after all, the big bad is just going to probably laugh at you if you arrive there huffing and puffing with only a tiny bit of health left. So of course, medical items like potions and med kits, well, they're everywhere. But some games, well, they get a bit freaky with the idea. And the ones that are on this list will see you diving through trash, mixing things together that should not be mixed, and just basically consuming all manner of things that make you go, ew, you ain't coming to my birthday. So with this in mind, I'm Jules, this is WhatCulture.com, and these are 8 bizarre methods to heal yourself in video games. And you know the drill by now. Pop your suggestions for next week's video down in the comment section below and say hi to me here in the live chat. Hello, that guy. What a ledge. Anyway, let's get on with this list. Yes. Anyway, let's get on with this list. Number 8, SANDVICH edible device, Team Fortress 2. In the world of Team Fortress 2, losing health is the same as breathing because you will be doing a lot of it all the bloody time. Bullets and mean insults fly thick and fast in this title, so you best be prepared to heal up where you can. And luckily for you, there are 3 options to get you back on your feet. The first is medkits because, they're basically in every single game, aren't they? And the second is the ever-trusty medigun of your team's medic, should you be lucky enough to have a player who just simply loves being yelled at each and every match. Shut up! However, the third category of stuff that heals players is completely hilarious because it is a sandwich, or a SANDVICH as the heavy calls it, and it's an item that he can use to buff him up. And the reason that this is so hilarious is, when you think about it, you've got actual medical professional equipment, a high-tech, high-spec healing ray, and a sandwich. One of these things is not like the other, but what it is brilliant. Number 7, the Deluxe Chocolate, Boktai 3. So although you might not realise it, Deluxe Chocolate in Boktai 3 is actually a really useful item because it heals you and it also sounds delicious because, chocolate is very nice, but Deluxe Chocolate, well, that's nice. The only problem being is that the game only gives you 1 piece of it. Yeah, that's right, 1 piece. And has anyone who has ever eaten an entire chocolate bar in one sitting and then felt very bad about themselves and then thought to themselves, well, I could probably eat another one as well now on top of that. 1 piece is just not enough is what I'm trying to say. Hilariously though, this game gives you this lone piece as a sort of prank, as it never explains that you can actually make more without any real work. In order to craft this item, you need to just place another piece of chocolate over another piece, and the item will melt together, forming the Deluxe Chocolate. Is this ever hinted at? No, but the fact that this game heals you with chocolate and makes you feel like a chocolatier while doing so is a truly unique experience. Number 6, the wooden mat, Akami. So meditation, as it stands, is actually one of the more sensible approaches to healing yourself in and outside of a video game. It's about calming down, addressing your body, and getting your mind in place. That's actually a very sensible approach. But when it's converted over to video games, sometimes a bit of the message gets lost. For example, in Akami. Because its application here sees you use a wood mat holy artifact to regain health, but it does so at a very literal cost. You see, in order to use the mat, it charges you per second, which is absolutely bizarre when you consider that meditation is meant to be about removing oneself from the stresses of life and being present in the moment. That becomes slightly harder when all you can think about when you're trying to is, oh my god, how much am I spending? Also, has anyone asked why it needs to be done specifically on this mat? You're playing Akami. This game is literally a piece of art. Just pick one of the many picturesque landscapes and just go chill out on with a bevy. That was a coffee, not a tin of 4X. Although whatever floats your boat, just do it responsibly. Number 5, Smelling Salts, Assassin's Creed 2. Okay, so let's do a little bit of role play here. I know that you guys absolutely love that. So pretend that I am an assassin, a very skilled assassin who has stalked his prey and whose shiny head has not actually alerted them to his presence. And I've jumped down and I've stabbed them repeatedly in the dick until they are dead, right? With me so far? Now, in my daring escape, unfortunately, one of the guards has seen me and he shoots an arrow and goes bang, straight through my chest here. That's quite painful, and it's caused me to fall off the roof and break my legs. But I've been rescued by a local town healer, and he has awoken me in his shop, and this is where our scene begins. I am wounded. My legs, my precious lower arms. Fret not, Boldo the assassin. That's not my name. For I shall heal you with these. So you're just gonna carry on. What are those? Are they magic restorative salves or balms? No. These are smelling salts. What? Smelling salts? I don't know why I'm actually grabbing my leg throughout this thing. I'm trying to really get into the part here. Yes, smelling salts. They cure everything from broken bones to pints of missing blood to just limbs that have been cut off. That is so far from reality. How the hell can you think that's gonna work? Well, I mean, no one's complained about it thus far. Because? Well, they died. They died, didn't they? Oh, god damn it. Number 4. Mallet, the Final Fantasy series. So, we must begin in a certain way, for whenever talking about the Final Fantasy series, we must pay absolute homage to this fantastic series. So, for example, when you think of Final Fantasy 9, you go, good. When you think of Final Fantasy 8, you go, oh lordy. And when you think of Final Fantasy 6, you go, give me a minute, I'm gonna need to change my trousers. And when you think of Final Fantasy VII, we know what? There's not actually words to express how good this game is. So I think it's time for a song. Osley!
Wrong side, dickhead.
Is over there, usually.
You know RuneScape was supposed to be in this list, and he took it out. I'm furious.
And James, are you ready, my friend?
Where's RuneScape, Jules? Yeah, you got rid of it. Osley's crying now.
This fucking game. Yeah, it's pretty good. However, as much as I love this franchise, it doesn't mean that I'll excuse some of the really weird choices that are in them. Take, for example, the mallet item that has popped up in countless titles across the franchise. And no, it is not a weapon, but a healing item for the status effect of Mini. So just try and wrap your head around this for a second. You've just been converted from an absolute badass warrior into a teeny tiny one that only deals 1 HP of damage. Well, we've got to fix that, right? So what do? Are we going to try and stretch him out on the rack? How about we get him with bloody Timmy Mallet and whop him into the ground like a tent peg? That's going to be good for the bones. Number 3, the SOULCUBE, Doom 3. So Doom is a franchise in which you are fighting for your life pretty much every single second of the experience. So, of course, you're going to get damaged more often than not, because literal hell has opened up in front of you and not even the prayers to Slime Jesus are going to see you through this one. In fact, that's just got me thinking. If we're in hell, and Slime Jesus is real, then that must mean that there's an alternate version, the absolute counter to him. What the hell's that going to be? Soggy Satan? I don't want to think about that. However, while you can literally punch health out of enemies in the latter games, the weirdest method of healing has to be from the SOULCUBE in Doom 3. Not only does the SOULCUBE have fantastic capabilities, it also restores you to full health whenever you use it, meaning that you can dish it out and drink it in at the same time. However, the implication is that you are consuming the souls of the enemies that you've just defeated to empower yourself. But that leads to a very interesting question. Is the Doom guy potentially more evil because he's sucking in evil souls? He's not exactly the purest person to begin with, and I don't think he's like a coffee filter straining out all the bad and just keeping the good. So yeah, he might become one of the biggest and baddest demons of them all. I wonder if they're going to use that for a plot point. Number 2, stabbing yourself with a knife, Far Cry. Okay, I know it's not as simple as literally just stabbing yourself with a knife to heal. That doesn't actually work. But what we're trying to express here is that there are tons of animations in the game which show you, fishing out bullets that have been lodged in your forearms with a knife, or bandaging yourself up, or dousing yourself if you've been set on fire. And you know what? Credit where credit's due. This franchise has done an exceptional job of not just being like, I've walked over a health kit and suddenly my health has just got back to normal. They've actually tried to make you feel involved in the process. But because it's video games, of course, some issues have occurred. Take, for example, when you're bitten by a shark and then start digging a bullet out of your arm. Maybe he was just not bothered by the damage that was done to his lower torso and instead was just kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Also, why is it always the arms? It's just like, is he walking into battle just like this? Like he thinks he's Wonder Woman, but he's got none of the protective shields. Sort it out, mate. It's not good for your health. Or maybe he's got magnets for bones. Maybe he is a super mutant. Maybe I'm underestimating him. Anyway, I've gone completely off tangent as per usual, but yeah, it's a bit funny nonetheless. At number 1, the vomit of an adorable seal larva, Kingdom of Loathing. So yeah, you might expect, with the title entry being seal vomit, that Kingdom of Loathing is a strange game. And it is. So after killing a nightmarish hell seal, its precious offspring comes out to hang with you. And at first, it doesn't seem all that bad. I mean, it's a cute baby seal after all. Look at its face, etc., etc. And better yet, the little critter has the ability to heal some of the health that you just lost in that climactic battle. And betterer than the better that we've just said before, you don't even have to eat it in order to get the health back. But there is one slight caveat, one slight downside, and that is that you need to let the seal throw up on you a little bit. Yeah, suddenly chewing on its face seems a little bit more appealing now. How the hell is seal vomit in any way beneficial to your health? It is beyond me, but you know what, who knows? Maybe Western medicine has been hiding this from us the entire time. Either way, whenever you're in a pinch and find yourself out there where the seals doth grow, try get one of them to throw up on you, I guess. What a strange life you've lived. And there we go, my friends. Those were 8 bizarre ways that you can heal yourself in video games. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments section below, and let me know what else you would have put on this list, because who knows, I might return into a comments edition of this self-suggested list. So therefore, it's like a folding in on itself and blah, blah, like I said before, origami paper crane for a brain. Anyway, I've been Jules. You can go follow me on Twitter, at RetroJ with a 0. Absolute mess of an ending this, but I'm gonna soldier on through, at RetroJ with a 0. Or you can go to Live and Let's Dice. It's my personal gaming channel where I stream every single Wednesday and Sunday. Gaming on Wednesday, D&D on Sunday. Fantastic times all around. But before I go, my friends, I just want to say one thing. We detailed today a lot about bizarre ways that you can heal yourself, but I'm gonna just lay it straight. There's one simple way that you watching this video, can heal yourself, and that is just to be kind to yourself, to love yourself, because you fucking well deserve it. I'm sorry for swearing there, but you bloody well deserve it. Do you know why? Because you're an absolute ledge. You're not the bad guy in your own story. You deserve love, happiness, and success. We all do as human beings, but sometimes we can be harsh to ourselves, especially in our own minds, and tell ourselves that we're not worthy of love. I want to put the record straight. You really, truly are, okay? So if you want to heal yourself, just ask yourself some very simple questions. Am I okay? Do I need help with this? If you start unraveling those and find that there are aspects of your life that you do need support with, then remember it is out there for you. Friends, family, professionals in the support industry. You don't need to use those as the 3 options there if you don't feel that it's right for you, but those are options that are available to you. And I wish you nothing but the best. As always, I've been Jules. You have been awesome. Please take care of yourself out there. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.